Hello guys and welcome to a new YouTube video on my YouTube channel. So today I have a very special video for you guys, as always when I do a YouTube video. And this video today is about why you should move abroad especially as a young guy, as a young man. So you guys know this is more like a travel YouTube channel, but I'm also a lot into personal development and how to develop yourself, especially as a guy. And as you guys know, last year I moved to Bali for 1 year, Bali, Indonesia. And this was really one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life. And I want to tell you guys a little bit about that because I think that I did not do this as much as I should on this channel. So I've uploaded some videos, I've uploaded some videos about Bali, I think 1 or 2. But I think not enough. So and that's why I do this video right now, because I want to tell you guys what it brought to my life, moving abroad, what kind of insights, what kind of experiences I got by leaving my comfort zone, leaving my home country and going to a completely new country with a completely new culture and completely new laws and rules and stuff like this. So a little bit of a backstory. At the beginning of 2022, or actually it was at the end of in summer of 2021, I already wanted to go to Bali because I had a childhood friend who already lived here for 3 years. So my childhood friend, he dropped out of school when he was 18, started his own online business, traveled around the world and moved to Bali. And at this time I was really unhappy in Germany. I worked in real estate. In my small town, I was like in a rut. I was somehow stuck because in my hometown there's never a lot going on. There are not that much young people, and I just graduated from my Ausbildung, my apprenticeship, my real estate apprenticeship, and I've worked full time. And I thought, okay, what could I do? What would be the next? What next steps could I take? And I had my childhood friend who already lived here for the last 2 years, 1 or 2 years at this moment in time, and he always asked me if I want to come and visit him in Bali. And I thought, why not? So this is my chance to get out of my hometown. So I've moved to Bali, or I was flying to Bali with another friend. The other friend who came with me, he also worked online already. And then we were flying at first to Jakarta to go into quarantine for 7 days. This was an adventure on its own because because we were locked in a hotel room for like 7 days, and we only got like chicken to eat like 3 times a day, and not good kind of chicken, really cheap kind of chicken. And so this was an adventure on its own. And then after 7 days we got to Bali. Our friend picked us up at the airport, and he already rented a place for us, so we 3 guys lived together in one place and shared the rent. And yeah, that's how my life in Bali started. And originally I only wanted to stay for like 3 months, but then I liked it so much and things were going so well that I yeah, planned to stay for a longer time. And at this time I already had a really good amount of savings in my bank account, because in my apprenticeship, in my 3-year apprenticeship, all what I did was saving money, working a part-time job, working in my apprenticeship, and not working a part-time job, working a side hustle, and also working in my apprenticeship company. And I saved a lot of money over the 3 years. I also earned good money with investing, and yeah, had a good amount of savings. And then also in February I got a job here. So it was a freelance online shop for a US real estate company. But to be really honest, I did not earn that much money there. So yeah, but somehow I managed to live here for 1 year, and yeah, and got a lot of new friends, like got a girlfriend, Balinese girlfriend, met a lot of new friends here, a lot of new people, also people from all over the world, American people, African people, people from all over Indonesia, German people, also a lot of German people here in Bali. And yeah, people from all around the world. And for the first time in my life, I really had the feeling that I really experienced life, because everyone of my viewers who lives in Germany probably knows that Germany can be really boring at times. And Germany is a great place to build a career and a great place to earn money. But I think compared to other places in the world, it's not really a great place to really live life to the fullest. And here in Bali I had every day I had good weather, I had good friends, I had a lot of people around me, I had a ton of activities that I could do every day. I did paragliding, I did surfing, I did kayaking, I did all sorts of water sport. I went to the gym like 4 times a week. Also in my time in Bali, this was the time where I really became really disciplined when it comes to going to the gym. So I went 4 times a week. For the first 6 months it was like on and off sometimes. So I tried to go 4 times a week, but sometimes I went 2 days a week, sometimes 3 days a week. And then in summer 2022 I became really disciplined, so I did not miss the workout from I think June 2022 till end of 2022. I did not miss a single workout, and I gained 13 kilos in this year. And this was also a lot of fat. So I think my highest weight was like 82 kilos. So I was really skinny when I got to Bali. When I came to Bali, I was really skinny. And then at the end of the year, I still remember, I was at 82 kilos. And yeah, this was also, I also gained a lot of fat, and now I was now I lost some weight again. Now I'm at like 78, and I'm like, yeah, in good shape. I'm like really looking good, and this year in Bali, like it boosted my health, it boosted my fitness journey, it boosted everything in my life. And yeah, this is the point of the video, that for everyone who thinks about to go abroad or to experience a new country for also maybe for a couple of months, you guys don't need to live here for a year like me. Because there's also many risks involved in doing this. I also want to speak about this later in the video. But for everyone who thinks about going abroad, maybe to Southeast Asia, to Bali, maybe to Argentina, maybe to whatever country, I think this is always worth it. Because for me it was one of the most life-changing experiences in my life. And I also consider myself really privileged that I was able to do that. So I also understand that not everyone is able to do that. Yeah, obviously it also costs money to do that, and yeah, so I'm really happy that I was able to have this experience of taking a gap year. And yeah, so it was a gap year, but I've also worked here, and yeah. So it was more like, yeah, maybe maybe you could call it work and travel. So yeah, and it was really a life-changing experience. And now I also want to talk about some risk that are involved with going to another country, also with working in another country. With the example of going to Bali, it's like, it's not easy to build a career here, and it's not easy to work here. So I also had a lot of challenges that I've needed to overcome. And also from the people I've met, and the people that I've met that wanted to stay here, for many of them, the biggest problem is really the working problem, like the problem to find a job, or to yeah, many people that live here for a longer time, they run into money problems, or if things are not going well, often they run into money problems. And this is one of the risks of going abroad. So for me, I was also in the privileged position that I was always able to go back to my home country. In the worst case, I knew that I could live with my parents. Also my parents, they have a small company in Germany, and I knew, okay, if everything goes wrong, I could work there again, because I've also worked there before. And I knew, okay, if I fail to live here, then I could just go back to my parents' place and work for a small company. And I know that not everyone has this privilege, so it's I think that everyone who wants to do this, who wants to go abroad, he should do it in a strategic and in a well thought out way. So because it helps no one if you live on your own in Germany, if you quit your job, if you give up your apartment and you go abroad, and then in 6 months you need to go back because you run out of money and then you have no place to stay. So this helps no one. So it's really important to do it in a, yeah, to be smart about it. And yeah, there's also especially here in Bali, there's also the risk of the nature trying to kill you, so to say. So I experienced like 1 or 2 earthquakes here. I mean, it's not like in Germany. Here the nature is really can also be really dangerous. For example, there are these kinds of mosquitoes here that when they bite you, then you get really sick. And I have 2 friends who almost died because the mosquito was biting them, and yeah, then they got really sick. There's also a lot of different types of diseases here that you can get from mosquitoes or stuff like this. So I just want you guys to know that there's also always risks when it comes to going overseas, and you guys should always make a plan and when you guys want to do this, if you guys want to do this. And obviously it always helps if you have someone who you already know who lives in the country that you want to go. So for example, I already had a friend here in Bali, and he showed us everything. He showed us how to ride a scooter. He warned us about the dangers here in Bali. He gave us tips on which bank account to get, where to eat and stuff like this. So this is also a very good thing to have if you guys have a friend who already lives in the country where you guys want to go to. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, you can always text me, or you can write it in the comments. I will answer to every comment. And I hope this video was helpful. And yeah, this was my experience about Bali, or my experience going abroad. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.